what is going on, and welcome everybody back to another Objectives video. So today we'll be looking at the new Moments Giroud that EA have gone ahead and dropped. It looks like a very good card, and I say very good card. Giroud has never been meta, he's never been fast, he's got what, 30 pace on his normal card. So to have a Giroud that has 84 pace is absolutely unreal, and this is going to be a very fun card to use. Do I think he's going to be insane? No, but do I think he's going to be fun? Yes. So boys, as well, the good thing of this, right, is even if you do not use him, you can complete him. And I mean, just looking at this, it doesn't honestly look like he'll take too long, and you've got a 90 rated card to use in an SBC. The cheapest 90 rated card on the market right now is, I believe, Alisson and Ter Stegen, who are around 80 to 90,000 coins. But remember, French Striker Premier League would always add value, so technically this would be like a 100,000 coin minimum card to put into an SBC and use it as fodder. You could literally bump like a sixth of an icon pack off if you really wanted to. So if you guys are new to this, what we do, we go over all of these objectives, we then hop in and build a little bit of a managerial masterpiece, whatever game mode this is in. I can already see it's managerial masterpiece. We build a little bit of a managerial masterpiece, cheapish team for you guys to build and help get this card done quickly. If you guys do go on to enjoy the video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. Now boys, starting off, assist 2 goals from crosses using left wings in a live FUT Friendly managerial masterpiece. Straight away, use a 4-3-3 formation with a right wing and left wing, so you can obviously get that left wing in there. And with crosses, it is simply just square. Crosses is FIFA. They're inconsistent. They are inconsistent, but they will eventually come if you just keep spamming crosses, and it is a sad reality. Now, score a finesse goal in 3 separate matches using French players in a live FUT Friendly. As easy as that. A finesse is right bumper plus shoot. Scored 10 goals using Premier League forwards in a live FUT Friendly. This is not in separate matches at all, so you can get this done relatively easy. And win 8 matches with at least 2 French players in your starting squad. Now, score in 15 separate matches in the live FUT Friendly with Premier League players. So this is going to take at minimum 15 matches. It's around 6 minutes a half, which is 12 minutes a match. Let's just add the 15 minutes, just the extra time loading in between games. So whatever 15 times 15 is, like, I've just woken up, I'm not going to do maths, but that's roughly how long it's going to take. 15 times 15 minutes is going to be how long roughly this SBC or SBC objective will take you, but that does not count all of the, all of the people doing golden goal, all of the people quitting after 1-0. And I would say golden goal is probably the best thing to do in this mode, but I understand managerial masterpiece, not everyone will be doing golden goal, but hey, it is what it is, boys. I'll probably say around 40%, 50% of people are doing golden goal in a managerial masterpiece. I was working through the Ruben Neves objectives, and I didn't come across too much people doing that. Now, boys, with all of these crosses, basically, I can probably see that you're kind of wanting to build a little bit of a French Premier League team. So let's get over to the managerial masterpiece game mode, where I believe it is max 77 rating. You can have at most 3 silvers, and you cannot have any bronze players whatsoever. So you go over play online, and I believe it is a second one, and yeah, overall max 77 rating, 0 bronze players and 3 silver players. Let's build the team, boys. So you have gone ahead and built a little cheap team. Obviously this is not the most insane team you can build in the world, but it's very cheap, and I know for a fact these players can do the job. Like I said, you want to be using a 4-3-3 formation. We've got Greenwood on the right with Bernard on the left, 2 good wingers. Probably chuck a Hunter on them, which is the first tip. Use chemistry styles, it will make them feel much better in game. Now as striker, as I said, you need to get finesse goals with a French player, and obviously French players with finesse goals 9 times out of 10 will be with your striker. So I've gone with a French striker in the Premier League, and he is also a silver, so he fits perfectly. He looks like a very good card. 6 foot, only 3-star, but 72 agility, solid pace, very good shooting considering he is a silver. And it's between him, like you go Malpai or stuff like that. But for me, this card is very good for the job because, like I said, he's French, so you want to try to get some finesse goals with him. Also, he's 6 foot tall, so you can try target him with Bernard and Greenwood with crosses. Or no, it's actually with a left wing position, isn't it? So you want to make sure he's a left wing, by the way, boys. So if he's a left mid, make sure you change him to a left wing, and then just spam the crosses to Musset's head. Honestly, boys, that's all you need to do, and then, as I said, the finesse goals with Musset will come along the way. Now, Greenwood as well, like I said, I don't think it's crosses with right wings, it's with left wings, so he's just there. Now, in the midfield, we have got Lallana, 4-star, 5-star is the main reason I have chosen him. Not the most insane pace, but the shooting, passing, and dribbling is all very good. Now, as a central midfielder, more a cam, use him as a more attacking player, 5'9", high, very good pace, solid shooting. This will be a very attacking variety of a centre mid. Now we have gone with another silver because, as I said, you want to try to get all 3 silvers in your starting squad to help get the rating as low as possible. We've gone with Alzate from Brighton. Very solid. He's once again a more attacking centre mid with some solid pace and solid dribbling. Now at left back, for Liverpool, I don't think he's even played a game for them yet, but we have got Tisa Makas. Once again, I'm probably butchering that name, but I know from experience this card is so good, especially in the Managerial Masterpiece game mode. Now, as I said, we have got Kurt Zouma and Fofana. Fofana I just used because I searched my club for French players. Realistically, you've already got Zouma and this dude up front, so you've already got the 2 French players. But if you want to obviously get the, I believe you have to win games or play matches with at least 2 French players in your squad. So just to be sure, we've gone with this Fofana, which you do actually get for free. If you do not have this Fofana, you could probably go ahead and do search for other French centre-backs in the Premier League. Look, it's Zouma, Laporte, which is a big boy, Digne if you want to go ham, Bolly, there we go. We've got plenty of options. I'd probably choose this right back actually, and I'll play him off Kim, 5'10", 75 pace. So if you do not have that normal Fofana, then you could go with Bolly, probably Mendy off chemistry would be very good as well. And now as for the right back, another silver player, one of the best silver players, or Premier League right back silvers, is going to be Jaden Bogle, 5'10", 81 pace, but 76 agility with 73 balance, and he's very solid defensively. And in net, we've got the rat himself, Nick Pope, and if you guys get him in your team, he'll genuinely save you a lot. He will save you a lot of games, and therefore, he'll save you a lot of time, because Nick Pope on this game is an absolute cheat code. Now boys, the third and final tip, or the second and final tip, is going to be the bench. Make sure the bench is full of low rated, 75 rated players, whether they're rare players or just commons, and then if you do have enough low enough rating, you can go ahead and bring yourself on a super sub. We have got 5 or 4 million coin base Pele as my super sub. So if you do get the correct ratings, if you got all 3 silver players in here and as low rating as possible, you can afford to bring Pele on. If you get across with your French striker, you could literally bring on Pele or your super sub for that French striker, and if your opponent isn't doing golden goal, you can try finish off a game with him. So boys, the first tip is literally going to be this team, which is very cheap. I'll probably say around maybe 15,000 coins. So first tip, build this team, search your club for the Premier League players. You might already have some players in your squad as well. Now the second tip is the 4-3-3 formation. Use your left wing, make sure he's a left wing, not a left mid playing as a left wing. Make sure he's actually set as a left wing, and you can have him in the 4-3-3 constantly crossing the ball to your striker's head. Third tip, make sure you've got a French striker. You've got any option of French strikers, but as I said, this silver card is probably the best because we need to keep the rating as low as we can. Don't think we can push it up much more, and Musset is definitely one of the best French silver strikers in the Prem that you can get. So with a 4-3-3, you really just want to focus on feeding the ball from Bernard, crossing it into Musset's head, and the reason as well, 6 foot, 68 heading accuracy, which for a silver isn't bad at all. So being 6 foot tall, he's going to be the one to try and do that for you. And also with a French player, you want to try and get the finesse goals with him. You have to do it in 3 separate matches within the 15 matches that you do play. So you've got plenty of time to try and get the French finesse. Now the third tip is going to be chem styles. If you don't have to go ahead and buy hunters, you don't have to go ahead and buy shadows because that will be pricey. But if you've got some in your club, for example, Bernard, he'd literally, ideally I'd want a hunter on Bernard. I've got a hunter in the club, so I could use that, but if you don't, lots of you will have hawks, which I'm going to say, let's use a hawk on Bernard, and in game he'll feel a lot better. So as you can see, he's got 84 pace, 68 shooting. With the Hawk applied, he goes to 89 pace, 70 finishing, 86 shot power, 78 attacking positioning, and a +5 strength boost. So Hawks on all of your cards will make them feel a lot better in game. Centre back like Zuma, if you've got a Shadow already, even an Engine, just to get that little pace boost, it will be very crucial. Now the fourth and final tip is going to be your bench. Like I said, use a low rated bench and you can have a big boy super sub. It speaks for itself. We've got 4 million coin Pele ready to come off of a bench. And I mean, if you're trailing a goal, you're 2-1 down, maybe you scored first, your opponent didn't want to quit, so you're 2-1 down, you've got your finesse goal or your header with your French striker, bring on Pele and go ham. Boys, if you've got any questions, leave them down below. I'll try and get back to them. It's been your boy Davis, and until next time, I'll see you guys all later. Happy grinding, boys.